I don't think anyone in the NBA, any fans, TV pundits, players, and even Giannis Antetokounmpo would have expected possibly the Milwaukee Bucks to lose in the second round of the NBA playoffs and to almost get swept by the Miami Heat. But here we are right now. Hey guys, J2K, listen, with Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks, I had them picked as my East favorites to represent the Eastern Conference, to let alone play in the NBA Finals. That's probably not going to be the case anymore. As we've seen, we're probably going to look at a Miami Heat and Boston Celtics Eastern Conference Finals, which pretty much I've never heard anyone ever say that would have been the case. But here we are now. This pretty much throws a wrench in the monkey ball. I think I said that right, but whatever. Literally everyone pretty much expected the Bucks to make the finals and Giannis Antetokounmpo to represent in the Eastern Conference. But now we've kind of seen here there's more desperation on his side. I know there was rumors and reports to where he could possibly demand for a trade. I didn't think that was going to happen at all. I thought it was laughable because I thought the Bucks were going to make the finals and lose to either one of the LA teams. But now if he pretty much almost gets swept in the second round of the playoffs, and pretty much if he's hurt and out for the rest of the season, he's going to have to stick it through for one last season with the Bucks and pretty much go haywire to where they're going to have to get desperate. I think the Bucks management have to throw probably some crazy trades out there. Maybe you have to go for a Chris Paul or something drastic. I really did expect when Kawhi left the Eastern Conference, it was an open door for the Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo. But this is a very weird situation. So pretty much if you're looking into the 2021 NBA season, the Bucks are not going to be the favorites to win the Eastern Conference as the Brooklyn Nets are coming up. And same thing with the Miami Heat, the Boston Celtics, who probably now are most likely going to make it to the finals, and the Philadelphia 76ers, who are going to retool. And I'm probably missing a couple of teams in there to where you got to respect them, definitely. So the Bucks, this puts them in a very bad position in the power rankings. And with Giannis Antetokounmpo, I doubt he'll win the 2021 regular season MVP, even if he does have a stellar season. The media is not going to give him that award anymore. And pretty much everyone's going to be targeting on him to leave the Milwaukee Bucks. And it kind of brings us to this video right here. Who does he sign with? Where does he go? A lot of teams that have been kind of thrown out there. The main one was the Miami Heat. Of course, with Jimmy Butler and the crew. Listen, even if the Heat make the finals and lose, or who knows, maybe even win the championship, I doubt they will, but they're still going to go for Giannis Antetokounmpo on the team. Jimmy Butler will still play that second fiddle role and let Giannis be the main guy, of course. They're going to have the cap space, the flexibility, the management, the veteran players, presence, and coaching. He can look elsewhere. If he goes to the Dallas Mavericks, they are looking for a true forward that can score the basketball and play defense. And that would be very ideal with Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Now, he would go to the Western Conference, and with the Dallas Mavericks, they would be a super house favorites in the West to win the championship and come out of the Western Conference. Those are the two main teams on my side. There is, of course, everyone knows about the Golden State Warriors. He could pull Kevin Durant in 2016, join the Warriors, pretty much be automatic favorites to win the championship. I doubt that's in his DNA, but who knows? Whenever players, they're early in their career, they pretty much state that they're loyal, they would not leave, and they pretty much put their chest up and say that proudly. And then we start seeing as they kind of age off into the higher 20s, when they become a free agent and they haven't won a championship, let alone pretty much not even reach that pinnacle, desperation arises. We see with agents, players, and TV pundits, they push this narrative to pretty much kick that player out of that city and pretty much go to a big market and form a super team of some kind. That's the same thing we're going to finally see with Giannis Antetokounmpo if he loses here to the Miami Heat. So with Giannis going there, I doubt he'd be that desperate to go to the Warriors. I think ideally the Heat and the Mavericks are better picks for him. He would not be ridiculed. If he goes to the Heat or Mavericks, I doubt he gets ridiculed. He would not. If he goes to the Warriors, it would be just as probably worse as Kevin Durant, probably in that ballpark area. There's some other teams as well. You could probably look at the Sixers, even though they don't have the cap space. If they are able to work off Tobias Harris, Josh Richardson and Al Horford's contract, he could go to Philadelphia. I don't think that's the best fit for him, but that could be a powerhouse as well. Some people have thrown the Atlanta Hawks into there. I doubt he'll go to a team with such a young presence. Trae Young leading the crew. They're going to have cap space, but they don't have championship aspirations, even with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, they can make a conference finals, but Giannis pretty much wants a team and franchise that's ready, stable, and ready to go. And looking at it, I think there's either the Warriors, the Mavericks, or the Miami Heat when it comes down to it. So let me know down below who you think Giannis should be able to leave to. Should he stay with Milwaukee? I think he should not stay with Milwaukee because Eric Bledsoe, Brook Lopez, George Hill, and the crew, they're getting older. That team's not going to fit anymore. And when it comes down to it, he's going to look to go to a big market. So let's see what happens with Giannis Antetokounmpo.